I have some photos here of my precious little granddaughters, and I'm going to do a 2-page layout featuring them, and I'm going to title this page, this production is going to be titled Mischief. These girls just turned 1 in June, so they're just a few months older. These photos are 4x6. And I have a 5x7 here. What I want to do with this is I want to make this half round. So I need to find something. And I think what I'm going to end up using is a cake plate or a pie tin. And just put it down there and mark it and then cut it out. I've got these photos that I've chosen mats for, and so I will put them in these little squares. And they're not glued down or anything, they're just in there. And I want to put these two here because the cute little faces right here and right here, right there, I want them to be pretty much in line with each other. And then this one's a little bit too big for these others, so I thought about putting it here. I can put there with my other little granddaughter in the crosshairs. Or not crosshairs, that sounds dangerous, but right in the center of the connecting lines. I'm going to use my old Sizzix, and I have alpha dies in these little things. So these dies that I'm using, they have a shadow. So this is going to be, once I glue it on, it's going to look like that. To make letters like this, a 2-way glue pen would be really good to use. There. So what you do when this is wet, this glue, when it's wet, it's permanent. When it dries clear, whoa, 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 then it's temporary. And I sure don't want that big mess like that. Okay, there's my title, Mischief. On my computer, I have a program that is like a desktop publishing thing. So I went in and I just started creating little words. And I printed them off on just regular printer paper. And when I liked what it looked like, then I printed it off on some 110-pound Wausau paper that I got from my office supply store. This is really hard. I mean, this is really heavy, a cardstock like paper. It took a little bit of doing to get it to go in my printer, but when it finally did, then good. So the intention of this is to just cut these words out. I wanted them small enough that I could use my word window punch.
It's y'all.
And this is a Xyron sticker maker. And this thing is pretty handy. It's refillable through here. Oh, there. This whole cartridge comes out and then you install a new one. Just by pushing it in. Whatever you're going to try to... Okay, so the stuff you want sticky, you have to put it in the throat like that. Get it down in there. And on this down here, you have to pull while you're holding that with your finger. And then you start pulling and the letter starts coming out. And then you just put your next little pieces in. Oops, okay. So I'm going to put, you can't see that, but you just put your letters, whatever you want to put on there, your sticker things, and pull it out and then tear it off here. Now with this machine, with this sticker maker thing, the glue only goes where I have the things. The glue's not out here, but whatever I want sticky has the glue on it. And you need to use a bone folder around there will be this glue around the outer edges. Okay, and then all you do is you just peel this off. And you throw this part away. And then alright, I want this 3/4 of an inch in. All this stuff get out of my way. So I've lined up my ruler on the 3/4 line at the edge of my paper. And just like any other sticker, you just peel this off and place it down. Now with these, I am using this walnut stain, and I want to ink the edges of these because they won't have mats behind them. Okay, I ran all of those words through the Xyron machine. I was able to get 3 words across and try and save a little bit of some of my supplies. I recently bought a packet of these little doily things from Hobby Lobby. I saw these and I thought, oh hey, those are cute. Yeah, well, only one of them comes punched out, and that's the top one. The rest of them have still got all those stupid little things you gotta fiddle with. I don't like fiddling with stuff. But I'm going to cut this one in half. I'm going to use one of my spritzy sprays that I made several years ago. This is supposed to be Stampin' Up's color Bashful Blue, but as you can tell, I got carried away with the copper shiny stuff. Well, I think you can see it. Yes, there. These really pretty swirls. You don't have to use the entire thing. You can use pieces of it and use a craft knife to cut off those pieces. I'm going to use this tacky glue and I'm going to put little teeny tiny dots. That's probably too much. But I don't want to get a bunch of it that's going to squeeze out all over. Now I can put my blingy on. I had to mark with a pencil where I had this, so now I'm going to put this on. Let go. I need to get this mounted. I'm using these half doily things to put the words in there. My daughter has to go digging in their mouth to get dog food, bugs, rocks, leaves, stuff out of their mouth, and she always finds them with cords or books or something. Well, now I got to take a step away from it and take a look at it and see if I went over the top, which I normally do. I do not like this white lace up at the top. And so I didn't like the way it looks. So I have an old, I think this is a Fiskars. No, this is a Stampin' Up! Some kind of eyelet, whatever deal. So I took a piece of basil cardstock and I cut one side and then went and trimmed it at 1.5 and then cut the other side. And now I'm going to glue this on. And I'm using this quick dry tacky glue. I can live with that. And I like this lace now. It doesn't look so wonky. I just did not like it. And I did not like the way that I had the words there, so I took them off and I moved them around to the sides. I just put these little word bubbles around. I did not like the words here next to the title. It crowded so much on here and it just was way too busy. So I took them off and then I ran them around the side over here on this page. I ran them all around the edges on this page and then finished off with them being down here at the bottom and around the sides and the top here. And I think this looks so much better. And I have one of these left over. I couldn't find a place to put that on without it looking like a crazy mess. So I'll send this to her and she can put it wherever she wants. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. And subscribe. This is Leslie from Message in a Fold saying, now you go show somebody how special they are. Bye.